Now, the pack cost $50 a pack. It paid for itself inside 4 hours of delivery, right, in terms of the responses. It got an 85% response and 15 letters of congratulations from the people who got it. So people were writing to say thank you for your advertising. Cheers. Okay, well, direct by its definition is personalised in most cases, and that's what defines it from, say, unaddressed mail or simply inserts, for example. Generally, direct has a data component that allows for personalisation. Now, the personalisation could be John, dear John, or it could be, for example, your policy number, an image of the model phone you've got now, and here's the image of the one we want to sell you. So it's any data that's relevant to you. It can be built into the communication. And being mail, it's printed. If it's not personalised, then usually it's either unaddressed mail or it's an insert. Or a catalogue. You could have a catalogue that's not personalised, that's delivered into your letterbox, or you could have a catalogue that is personalised. Either it's variable data printed, so it's personalised, or there's an accompanying letter with it that's personalised. Everything you do online is direct marketing. In terms of types of mail, I think you're asking, you call it chunky mail, we call it 3D mail. You've got a standard mail, which is what you would call a DL size envelope, and whatever can go into that. You've got plastic wrap, so you've got anything that can be wrapped in plastic apart from Laura Palmer, which is catalogues usually, or magazines, and they'll have a fly sheet. You've got padded bags, to protect things. So if you're sending things out, you can have them, or you can have, as you call chunky mail or 3D mail. Now, I've sent coffee pots with Italian coffee and gold leaf bone china cups to do the world's first virtual tour of a hotel, and they just plugged in the floppy disk while they made themselves a coffee and took a tour of the hotel. Now, the pack cost $50 a pack. It paid for itself inside 4 hours of delivery, right, in terms of the responses. It got an 85% response and 15 letters of congratulations from the people who got it. So people were writing to say thank you for your advertising. Because it was extremely relevant and it was innovative. These days you just you do a personalised URL or a QR code and take them straight to the landing page. Back then you gave them the floppy disk to load. So I remember we pitched a piece of business for a scientific gas company that was merging. So we built up a molecular structure, and just before we walked in, we poured water onto the dry ice that was sitting in the pack. So as you walked in, it was all smoking as your hand delivered the thing. You couldn't do that now because of security. I've actually had buildings evacuated because of 3D mail packs, because they had a laser gun in them, because we were selling laser printers for a print company, and it went through the X-ray machine. So they thought it was a gun or something, or a bomb, and so Aussie Post in Perth, or it was a mining town outside of Perth, they took the mail pack, put it in the middle of the street. The bomb squad flew in by helicopter, followed by the news crew, who watched our mail pack get blown up in the middle of the street on primetime news that night. It comes in all formats. So mail can come in all forms, and there's called self-mailers that just peel apart and open up using print technology. And there's a lot of really interesting stuff with variable data print now, and what you can do in terms of customising the imagery, customising the data. So it's not just a person's name that's on there. There's all sorts of data that makes every piece unique.